The development of technology in recent years has shared a correlational trend with the growth of mass media. Such has been the growth that politicians have resorted to mass media as a means of essentially getting to the masses. My stance is that mass media is a powerful tool for persuasive political communication. I will begin with a quick recount of the history between politicians and mass media. Then I will talk about two elements that show how politicians can use mass media to their advantage. Finally, I will share the results of a study that shows the effects of political communication on the general public. In order to understand the power of political communication, we must first understand the history of it. So we look at technology throughout the years. One of the first instances in which a president used mass media to talk to the general public was FDR's fireside chats. According to the National Archives, the fireside chats were radio talk shows in which the president would answer Americans' questions and concerns. Another instance of presidential hopefuls using the mass media was John F. Kennedy's debates with Nixon, which are often credited as the reason that JFK won. In more modern times, it's not rare to see presidential hopefuls doing guest appearances like Bernie Sanders on SNL, for example. The most recent phenomena of politicians using mass media are social media platforms. Things such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of these with the intent to have one communicator sending a message to the masses. Now, why would a presidential hopeful or a president or any other political related speaker have an interest in utilizing mass media? Well, that answer could be many reasons, but two things that are possible is that a politician might want something to be at the forefront of the national news, or they may want to persuade the public into seeing something in a certain light. This phenomena is called agenda setting. According to an article by Alvernia University, posted on February of 2018, agenda setting carries two assumptions. One, the media filters what we see. Two, the media determines what is important in the national conversation. So politicians may knowingly or unknowingly shape what news we consume. In using mass media, politicians may knowingly or unknowingly shape the national news. It may be to gain notoriety or to push a certain policy or ideas. But this is the first instance that I show of how mass media is powerful as it has the ability to make certain topics important. If a gatekeeper of information wishes to make something important, they can. But just as a gatekeeper of information can set their agenda through mass media, they are also able to skew public opinion on a matter through something called framing. According to communicationtheory.com, framing stimulates the decision-making process by highlighting particular aspects by eliminating the others. Essentially, a gatekeeper of information, such as a mass news network, is able to present their information in a particular way, mostly biased way, that is able to influence someone's opinion on an issue. There is concern of how powerful these messages can be. However, to truly visualize the magnitude of this, there have been studies looking into this matter. For example, a study conducted by Mitchell J. Malchev of Liberty University explored whether biased media can significantly change attitudes about a given issue. In the study, participants were given news packets and asked about their opinion on an issue before and after consuming the news that they received. The research concluded that channels tend to have more credibility with people when they spread attitudes and beliefs that are in line with their audience. This essentially reinforces the idea that the media is able to create an audience that is passionate about their news when it is framed in a particular way. So, to bring it all together, back to the agenda setting, the framing, and even the charismatic appearances of politicians on mass media channels, they all serve the purpose to transmit a message to an audience. Although sometimes biased, the effects of these applications have a real-life impact. These messages cause wars, they cause division, they cause partisanship, but they can also create peace and unity. And they truly have the power to create our reality. So, I hope what you can take from this is that it's important to be wary of where we get our political information from, to try to be a savvy consumer of media. That is all. Thank you.